looks like they might be taking it up on me. You think I got a chance?
Who's he gonna fight? Teddy Austin, Cody Rhodes.
I think you're right.
Alright, you ready for some questions from the fans? Yeah, alright. First one. Dana wants to know, what does it feel like to be able to go to WrestleMania?
Well, what is this, my sixth WrestleMania? Sixth, I believe it's my sixth WrestleMania. What does it feel like? I mean, it feels great. Everyone always calls it, like the Super Bowl of wrestling, and I think that phrase gets worn out a bit, but it's really the best way to describe what this is. It's the biggest event of the year for us. What does it feel like? It feels damn good is what it feels like. Looking forward to it. There's going to be a lot of people in that stadium tomorrow. It's going to be loud and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad to be healthy enough to be here for tomorrow. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm very happy to be performing at WrestleMania.
Awesome. Now, are you still able to go out and do normal things like take your wife to dinner and go grocery shopping?
She does most of the grocery shopping. I don't do too much of that. But yeah, I mean, last night we went to dinner. I suppose what they're getting at is do people recognize me? I mean, yeah, here and there. But I like to live low key. I'm not home too much. And when I am home, I like to stay home with my wife and my daughter, Alana. She's 20 months old. I should have brought her here. That'd be so cute to have her here. She'd get a kick out of that. I tell you what, she's a beautiful little girl. She's my inspiration. She makes me a better person, and I don't know what my life would be without her. But I'm kind of going off the topic here. But yeah, I go out. And if I get bothered, I get bothered. I don't let it bother me. I'm a really easygoing, nice guy. So if you meet me in public, feel free to come up and ask for an autograph. I will sign it, I promise. If it's 4:45 a.m. in the airport and you're stalking us, on our flights, and you got 50 promos, you want us to sign all of them, so you can sell them on eBay, I'll sign all of them. I'll go out of my way for you, the fan. Yes, contrary to popular belief, I'm there for you guys.
There you go. Randy will sign all of them. You heard it straight from him. Now, Randy, next question. How many tattoos do you have, and which is your favorite?
I don't know how many I have. There's quite a few. It's like a collage, really. My favorite would be, the military tattoo. No, not my favorite. Not one of my favorites, unfortunately. That one used to be right here. Used to say USMC right there. I got it covered up a long time ago. Nothing against the military. Nothing against the military at all. Very proud of our military. But I'd say my favorite tattoo would be my daughter's name on my left arm here, Alana. I got a birth date and a little red rose for her. That's my favorite, by far.
Perfect. And Randy, who is your dream match?
Tony Garea.
Perfect, sounds good.
Can I get a Tony Garea chant or what?
That would be an amazing match to see.
Doesn't anyone want to know why? Tony Garea, he wrestled my uncle, Barrio. Anyone remember Barrio? I mean, come on, he was pretty big, but nobody. Barry, come on, Barry. He was on the Phil Donahue show a couple years back. Anyway, Tony wrestled my father. He was actually co-rookie of the year in, I believe, 71 with my father. And he wrestled my grandfather. So there's only a few guys that have wrestled my father, my grandfather, and Tony's one of them, and my uncle. And I would love to wrestle Tony Garea. I would love to, right now, is Tony Garea in the house? I put him on all fours right here, back up. And I'd kick him right in the face. And I might do that tomorrow, I don't know, if It's been a while, I'll tell you what.
Hell
maybe. I mean, it's fun. I think that'd be fun. I used to love animals growing up, so maybe zoology. I don't know. Own a gas station, work at McDonald's. Do something to make money.
Okay. Now, Ken from Cedar Falls wants to know, if you were to pick one of the 7 doors, most like you, which one would it be and why?
That's a great question. I'd have to say Dopey.
There we go.
See it? Get it? Dopey? For other reasons, but one was ears.
All right. Now, Bruce from England.
This is going well.
He wants to know, growing up, did your father take you to see some of his matches?
Yes, he did, and I remember him entrusting Bret Hart to watch me backstage. Bret was like my little babysitter, so it's good to see Bret around. But yeah, I traveled with my father a couple summers, like in '86, '87. And I vaguely remember, I remember being backstage and these big guys, Junkyard Dog, I have a memory of him chasing me down the hallway with the broom, like just messing with me, teasing me. I was a little kid, so the guys are gonna mess with you. Just like we do now, guys bring their kids in the back and we'll tease them, we'll joke with them, we'll get in the ring with them and have little wrestling matches with them, it's cool. That's a really cool thing that I have that a lot of guys don't. There's a few second and third generation wrestlers now in the business that can relate, but when I first started, 8, 9, 10 years ago, there wasn't really anyone that had those kind of stories that we could share with each other and relate to with one another. But growing up in the business was really cool. Traveling with my father, getting to meet these guys and all the kids that I went to school with, idolized. I knew them on a first name basis, and it was a very great memories for me to have.
Okay, one more question for Andy. I'm trying to pick a good one.
What? What?
Should we just get one from you guys?
What?
Who has a really good question for Randy? Really good one that I've never been asked before.
What was your first championship you ever won?
That's an awesome question. That was at Armageddon. 2003, in December of 2003, I believe I RKO'd RVD off the top rope, and I became the Intercontinental Champion. Great question. I had to think about that one. And I held that title for just under 8 months, which was one of the longest reigns. Of course, Pat Patterson has me by a little bit. Jeff Hardy as well, but I was up there and I was very proud. Sorry. Good question, buddy. Good question.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
We can do a couple more from the crowd, right?
Yeah, what do you guys think? All right. Who else has a really good question?
Okay, Randy, what do you think about the PG rating?
Thank you, everybody, and good night.
Ladies and gentlemen.
No comment. I'm sorry. I think you can figure that one out. Love the PG rating, though. Really do. It's cool. It's, yeah, okay, next question.